Before modern blouses existed, women's upper body clothing was built from layers of carefully constructed garments. The Queen Anne blouse represents the romantic image of this period. Elegant, decorative, and unmistakably historical, its name is associated with the reign of Queen Anne of England. At the beginning of the 18th century, the clothing of this era developed from the elaborate fashions of the late 17th century. Silhouettes became increasingly structured, while sleeves and decorative details created dramatic visual effects. The blouse-like form could feature a fitted upper section, combined with fuller sleeves, decorative cuffs, and carefully finished necklines. Fabric was central to the design. Linen offered practicality and comfort. Silk provided luxury and fluidity. Cotton became increasingly important as textile production expanded. Lace and embroidery added decoration. Construction required considerable skill. Sleeves had to create volume without becoming unmanageable. The neckline needed to sit correctly. Cuffs had to remain secure, and seams needed to withstand repeated movement. The contrast between fitted and fuller sections created much of the garment's visual character. A controlled torso, then expanding sleeves. Human beings apparently decided that sleeves should occasionally occupy half the room. Fashion has never been particularly interested in moderation. Historical clothing also communicated social position. Fine fabrics, decorative embroidery, and intricate lacework required time and resources. Clothing could therefore reveal wealth, taste, and social standing. During the 18th century, women's fashion continued to change. The blouse itself was not a fixed standardized garment in the modern sense. Instead, similar elements appeared across different forms of women's dress. Later generations would reinterpret these historical details, creating garments that became known through names such as the Queen Anne Blouse. The style gained renewed attention through historical costume and romantic fashion. Victorian and later designers frequently looked backward for inspiration. The dramatic sleeves, high-quality lace, and refined historical detailing made these garments particularly attractive for theatrical and period-inspired clothing. Modern versions often simplify the original construction. Lightweight cotton replaces some traditional textiles. Machine-made lace reduces production time. Modern closures make the garment easier to wear, yet the visual language remains. Full sleeves, decorative details, historical textures, and an elegant silhouette. The Queen Anne blouse demonstrates how historical fashion can survive without remaining historically exact. A modern designer can borrow the proportions, the materials, or simply the atmosphere. The result becomes a reinterpretation rather than a museum replica. Its enduring appeal comes from this combination: historical character, romantic detail, and wearable construction. The style connects modern wardrobes with a period when clothing was far more visibly tied to craftsmanship and social identity. The Queen Anne blouse is therefore more than a historical-inspired top. It is a reminder of how fashion continually revisits its own past. Centuries change, materials change, technology changes, but dramatic sleeves, fine fabric, and a little historical elegance apparently remain difficult for fashion to abandon.